Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Drill Dozer for the Game Boy Advance. In the last episode, we played through Area 4-1, and we had the worst boss battle in the game thus far. Area 4-2, they kind of keep the foot on the gas as far as the difficulty is concerned. And the boss, while it can be a bit aggravating, at least they're creative with it. They're also creative with the whole level of Area 4-2 as well, as a whole. And you're going to see why. How many chips do I have? I'm fine. I'm fine with the 3 energy tanks that I have. I was thinking about maybe getting a 4th one, but nah. Not yet. Instead, I'm just going to play through Area 4-2 right now. Area 4-2, Metal City Skyline. At the end of the last level, we were told that we would have to find a way up if we wanted to get the red diamond. And in this level, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So, let's get to the Metal City Skyline. And as soon as you start the level, you don't have an opening cutscene like you did last time in Area 4-1. The game wastes no time. You go right into the action. So, that little green thing right there, that shoots bullets. Once you get up to it, once you drill it and the drill stops, that is when you want to keep drilling, so that way you can not only block the bullets, but you can also destroy these things completely. Alright. Get rid of you. And from here we need to fight the skulkers. And hopefully do this without getting ourselves hammered, for lack of a better term. And there we go. Now once you drill through here, you'll get to 2nd gear, and you'll be able to continue on with more of the stage. And once you start exploring more of the stage, one, you're going to be finding a lot of cops and a lot of skulkers. And you'll also get a chance to heal yourself, I believe. Just a little bit. And then we get to have ourselves a little fun with these 2 old women again. The diamond! Where is it? It has such power. Yes, yes. The diamond will make us young again. And then we will conquer the world. So, these old women will drop bombs with a magnet. You want to avoid the bombs and latch on the magnet, then avoid the old women as they bounce around. And when they hit the ground, that's when you want to hit them with the drill again. Now the walls are closing in a little bit. And it'll be a little tougher to avoid them this time. But if you can do it, you can do some more damage. The third part of this is probably the hardest part. If you can somehow be in the middle, that would be great. Well, I tried there. Ow. Maybe she's better. Maybe we're better off having her doing this at an angle. And by her, I mean them. Yeah, if you can get on the bounce between 2 corners like that, you'll have the advantage. And you can finish this nice little boss battle. And get a propeller. Way to go! You just got yourself an air prop. Press and hold R to spin your prop and zoom through the sky. While you're pressing R, try pressing L at the same time to hover. And now we have the ability to fly, and it's much like the underwater controls, except you're in the air now. You want to watch where you're going. Don't worry about missing too much, because you won't be missing too much. And of course, remember to shift up. You can land on that construction crane there, by the way. You can land on the top of it like that. Right there. Like so. And if I can get over here and land a little bit and then hover again, that'll be great. And if you need to break blocks to get some chips, that's fine too. Matter of fact, I'm going to be doing that around here because I have a lot of open space to work with. So I'm going to do it. And this can be a little cumbersome at first, but you can get used and will eventually get used to it. You can and will eventually be able to do this with some sort of proficiency. And, there we go. And while you don't have to be at the very sides to do this, as long as you reach the top of the screen, you'll reach the next screen. And you'll also get the third gear, which you'll definitely need. And now that I have third gear, I can definitely show off the hover in better detail. So let's get ourselves to 3 here. Okay, so I'm holding R, but while I'm holding R, I also press and held L. While holding both buttons, you can hold left or right, and you can fly to the side. Really useful sometimes. Also, you do not want to get hit by those. There we go. I wonder. Well, now that I'm down here, I can do it this way. Yeah, you want to be very careful. I didn't know you could break that. That was cool. I didn't know you could break that. Let's break them. So, yeah, you can hover to make things a little easier on yourself if you need to. Definitely makes it easier to destroy all those blocks up there. Also, maybe line up with an enemy or something. That helps too. And that's pretty much it as far as controls are concerned. If I can hover as soon as I hit those blocks, I can destroy all the blocks that are near the blocks that I'm destroying right now. Yeah, once you know how to hover, you can reposition yourself while flying pretty easily. Do you copy me, boss? You've climbed up really high. The construction of the aerial city hasn't made much headway in that area. You'll probably see surrounded by steel scaffolding. It'll take some tricky hovering to get through a place like that. And how? Yeah, those things I just flew between, those things do hurt you, by the way. And I can't believe I did that. And wow, once you know what to do, you can hover while in second gear and still keep yourself in third gear. Or get yourself to third gear, rather. That's pretty nice. And might as well heal. Yeah, you can still hover and gear shift. As long as you have that finger dexterity with the shoulder buttons and you have an idea of what you're supposed to be doing, it's doable. Also, want to stay low with these things. That way you can hit them from below. Nah. I think I was a little too high on that. Yeah, you want to time pressing and holding L, so that way you can be at the right elevation for where you need to be when you need to hover. That way, in case you need to line up with something, you'll have a good idea of how to do it. And I just now realized I don't need to do that. I can just go straight up. I don't need to go to the side where the clouds are. As long as I just make it to the top, I'll automatically be at the next screen. Not that much to it. It's not that deep. And let's go ahead and break that. Okay. There may be another... Whoop! Yeah, don't want to run into that because that is a mine. Alright. And I'll go ahead and break that. Just to get the chip inside. And let's see what we can get here. Nothing. Yeah, just make sure you don't forget to shift up while doing anything. Because you do not want to fall down a whole bunch or a whole lot while you're doing all this. And I think that should be it as far as the chip collecting is concerned. Or maybe there's one more screen, one more place of it. I'm not quite sure. But I'll definitely go up here and do that. Need to remember to shift up. And we can blast our way through here if we need to. What if we went that way? We reach a bit of a dead end. However, it is possible to get that thing to run into the steel girder that acts as a ceiling up there. And you can get yourself some chips up pretty easily that way with that enemy. And that's good enough. I think. No. I want to get that. And I want to make sure that I stay in third gear for this. I probably should make that so that I can do that. Press R and then L like almost immediately one after the other there. That was fun. What's to the left? Something I can destroy. And probably not much else. Really wanted that gear too, but I guess that's not happening. Well, let's make our way back further up and then get out of here, finally. Might as well. And we have even more of this, and I believe there is one box that I can get to that has a really big chip. And I want to make sure that I can get that. So let's explore the level a little bit. That wasn't exactly what I had in mind. And maybe I missed it. Maybe it must be elsewhere in the level and I completely missed it. Well, there's some health. I mean, that's there if you need it. There's also some enemies up there, and we're pretty close to the end of the stage. Not really missing anything else. There it is. Yeah, up to the left near where the roof is, where the very top is, that's where the big chip is. And if I can actually get past these things, that would be great. And that thing is shooting horizontally, and therefore I can easily avoid it. Good timing, me. And Harry, I've reached the top. Metal City is a gigantic high-tech city. The city even has this thing that can control the weather. And guess what? You're looking at it. They call it the Drizzler. I still cannot get into the voice that I had for him on the fly like I should. I really need to work on that. And it's the professor again. You skulked by me before I realized what was going on. How? I'm not a skulker. You're a nimble one, aren't you, girl? Well, this contraption may look like your everyday weather machine, but it becomes a powerful weapon when it harnesses the power of the diamond! All I have to do is press a few buttons and pull a few levers like this. And then it's time for you to observe the true power of my genius! And there's a red diamond, which turns it into that thing, which makes it look even more like a plant than usual. And guess what? Your flying and hovering skills are going to be put to the test here. That crazy professor made that machine create some crazy obstacle course. Listen up. You can't be flying into those spiky walls. You're going to have to use your Drill Dozer's hovering ability here. When you get to the Drizzler, aim for the center and start drilling. Okay. And while you're doing this, you will have your vision impaired by the clouds that are made by these machines on the walls to the side. And that's not exactly how I wanted to do that. I did want to hover, but that'll do. Once you take down about a third of the energy bar, you destroy the current obstacle course, and you get yourself a new one. And, of course, you will have some new things to deal with. These things right here will push you around. And you definitely don't want to be pushed around a lot. As you do this. Oh, come on. Well, I'll take that. It was messy, but I managed to get to that thing and hit the center of it. And now it's time for this part. Okay. You do not want to be zapped as you stop and hover. And there's definitely something right there. I forgot to shift up right there. Like I said, shoulder button gymnastics. Also, you really want to... Oh, come on! Again, like I said, shoulder button gymnastics. You really gotta... It's almost like you're multitasking with the buttons. Also, you want to keep your health high throughout this section because even though you've won this battle, you quite haven't won the war that is Area 4-2 yet. And you're about to see why. Well, that was sudden. What? What's going on? I thought you freed the Drizzler from the Red Diamond's powers. It should have gone back to his peaceful ways. It's no good. The Drizzler is getting too much power from the Diamond. It can't stop. You're going to have to take it down. So, you want to avoid getting hit by these rocks. And you're also going to have to avoid that beam too. Yes, that beam will fire. You want to give yourself some distance so that way you don't get fried here. And when that core is flashing, that's when you want to hit it with the drill from your propeller. This thing's going to shoot out 4 rocks. And you're going to have to avoid everything here. Oh, jeez. I could not get out of the way of that at all. Also, when you start this battle, your health is not refilled. However much health you had at the end of the 3rd obstacle course, that's what you're going to have for this whole battle. And while it's not that difficult, it can still be bad if you have low health. And once you're below half on this thing, this swing will move faster. I believe it'll shoot out 5 rocks and it'll do the laser twice. At this point, I'm just tanking damage and I don't like this at all one bit. I'm glad I came in here with 400 units of energy. I'm glad I came in here with 3 energy tanks because that part of the battle can be a nightmare. Boss, you finally got your Red Diamond back. We're coming to pick you up at the trailer right now. How? We're on the roof. And why can't I see your face? Just sit tight and stay where you are. Area... You're not the truck. Oh no, this music doesn't sound very friendly. And we just got kidnapped. Hey, some weird looking trailer showed up and grabbed the boss. That is not good! She must have jumped into the trailer not knowing that it was a fake. Again, how would the trailer possibly get up there? Sure, we got the diamond back, but what the point if the boss is kidnapped? How are we going to explain this to Doug? Not good at all. And there's Doug again. Who knows where she took off to? And we might as well go ahead and save. Why not? And, great. Well, I might as well go ahead and see if there's anything new in the shop, and there is. Hideout map. Map of the hideout dropped by a skulker. Only 300 chips, but if we get it, we can now enter the secret reception room. This opens up Area 1-3. We now have a secret level that we can play through for just 300 chips. I quite like that, to be honest. Whether I play that next video is another matter. But I will go ahead and buy that map just to be safe since I have the money. And then I might as well go ahead and save the game right here. Alright. Let's put this back on the map, and then we can choose what we want to play next time. We have a secret area, but Jill's also been kidnapped. And we have to get her back somehow. Join me next time where the rescue mission begins, assuming I don't play the secret level first. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!